I have to tell you about Utah because Utah is a really special place in a way for people of the LGBTQ community. I don't know how it is in all other places in the world. I just know how special this place is. Many people here in Utah that are LGBTQ have been kicked out of their homes or abandoned by their families, even just temporarily neglected by family members because they're not sure how to deal with it. When I tell people I'm from Utah, they're always like, wow, how do you do that? And truthfully, this is actually a really special place to come out in. And one of the reasons for that is because so many people have been kicked out of their homes that we have a community here. One of the lucky things in my life is that I've been a part of this community for a really long time. I've been really lucky and blessed to have such support. My mother has been an amazing support to me ever since she found out, which was a long, long time ago. Not everybody is as lucky, especially here in Utah. I know that there are a lot of people who watch my YouTube videos and say how they wish they had had a community like this, and they wish they had friends like this. I also know of a lot of people who, when they get into relationships, are actually really afraid of being a part of the LGBTQ community. They're afraid that somebody's going to steal their girlfriend or that there's going to be cheating, things like that. And that happens, absolutely that happens. That happens too often. I know every group has its drama. They have their breakups, they have their best friends hooking up with their exes, and it can get complicated and confusing. We're a family in a different sense of family. We're not just, oh, we're family, but you're even family in the way that when your brother or your sister does something that hurts you, that you love them anyway. And it's a family in learning forgiveness also to keep it healthy and safe. Now, I don't have the majority of my family here, so that community has been such a support to me. Some people say they don't need friends, they don't need this community, but for me, it's been essential. And quite frankly, one person to support you is not enough. I need a community. I need Liv, who helps me see fun, who gets me on a deep level. I need Shayla, who is a bubbly, bright, fun girl who knows what heartbreak feels like. I need Kim and Janny and Jackie. I need Erin because she knows me. I need Les, who I haven't talked to for a while, but I will always need that human. Each of these different people in my life have different attributes that have helped support me at different times. Some people that I go to are tough love, don't do that, do this, be smart. Other people that I go to are just warm pillows of empathy, and sometimes I just need a cry. Some of these people have saved my life this year at 3 in the morning when I was done. We need humans. We need connections. We need a village. They say it takes a village, and it does. But to have a village, that you've got to take an active role in being part of it. When I first came out, I took a major role in hosting parties. I used to throw these giant pride parties every year because I had a big yard with a zip line we built. And I put in bounce houses and pong tables and fire pits, and it was crazy. I actually had to hire a bouncer because I'm a school teacher, and I had to make sure that nobody came in underage, and we gave wristbands, and we bought 300 wristbands one year and yet still ran out of wristbands by the end of the night. I threw silly parties and we did fun things, like I did a stoplight party where you wore red if you were in a relationship, that means stop. You wore green if you were single, which meant good to go. And you wore yellow if it's a complicated situation. I threw St. Patrick's Day parties where I put posters up on the wall and had you see how gay you were based off of how many of these characteristics you had, and you had to sign your name. So for example, there was one poster on the wall that said, I own a Subaru, and if you did, you had to sign underneath it. And another poster that said, if you had a pet dog, you had to sign below. And as many posters as you had to sign showed how gay you were. My friend Sarah Reel throws a 90s party every year. We all have to dress as 90s. The first year, we all just wore 90s outfits, or we wore flannel tied around our waists. But as the years have progressed, we've gotten intense and ridiculous and crazy with this party. We have theme music where you'll have a whole group come in of Ninja Turtles or Ghostbusters or Titanic, and we play the music and we act it out, and we're just so ridiculously silly. We just have fun together and we find reasons to get together. We do Thanksgiving dinner together every year. We have a really good group of friends here. But being a part of a group of friends like that also requires that you know how to forgive. And that is sometimes very hard. One of my favorite people in our group of friends slept with an ex-girlfriend of mine, and I was so angry for a really long time, and I had to forgive. How you make others feel about themselves says so much about you. You have to learn to forgive to be part of a family like that. And let's be honest, your ex is your ex for a reason. And if somebody else can make a connection with them that edifies their life, then you gotta love them enough to let them do that, which sounds impossible. And maybe in the beginning it is too hard. It's so important. One person in a support system is not enough, because each person in my tribe provides me with something different. So I'm gonna start a series of videos coming out. Each one of them is going to highlight a different person in my tribe. Each one of them has different advice on how to overcome heartbreak. Each one of them has such a unique story to tell and has gone through different struggles and has different advice that has helped me so much that I think it's important to share that advice with you. There's so many of you that ask me for advice, and I want you to know that that advice is not just coming from me. I'm doing my best to follow that advice, but really that advice is coming from this village of people that I have and that you should meet and you should know. I want you to meet these people because they are so damn special. I am so grateful to have them. A lot of you ask about my friends because you see my friends, and I want you to meet my friends. So stay tuned. You're going to be meeting a lot of really great people on this channel who are LGBTQ and have gone through some of the same struggles and heartbreaks and disappointments and success and triumphs that you have. I'll let you borrow my village for a little bit, but make an effort to find your own tribe too. So watch for the Our Tribe videos coming out. You'll be getting to know quite a few people in the LGBT community here in Salt Lake City. You'll also recognize some of those faces, of course, from the 3-Shot Confessionals, but you'll also meet some new people. They've given me advice and support that has saved my life. And I think that some of them might save your life.